it's growing on me.
Oh, so it's not just me.
Okay, I'm glad you said it. It's well, and have I cannot explain it. I'm trying to think of a reason right now, and I can't. I really don't know why I bought this. I don't know. I can, honestly, I need to go sit on somebody's couch right now and tell my feelings and talk about it. I literally do not know why I bought this.
Wasting your money on this because you like that car, because it's, like you said, it's just ignorant enough with that orange to make you happy.
Ooh.
Welcome back, Transformers fans. We're back with another round of news. As always, I'm James DeCon.
And I'm Bobby the Bot.
And let's get right into some spicy leaks. So Takara has a really big issue, it seems like, where one of their staff members is just giving out leaks. So let's get into them. First one, I don't think either of us are interested in it. It's Dark of the Moon Ratchet. So this is from, I believe, the third movie, if I'm not mistaken. And
Dark of the Moon was the third, I think.
The third one, right? Yeah. So here he is in all of his glory. So from what I was reading online, this is going to be a Takara exclusive, so I don't think we're going to see it in Targets. But I will say one good thing about this is I really like that color scheme. Not for Ratchet, just in general.
I'll say one good thing about it. James likes the color scheme.
I think that bright green is really cool. I do like it. I don't like it as Ratchet, but I like it.
I don't like the vehicle as Ratchet, so that throws me off as well. So yeah, just as always, not a fan of the Masterpiece movie line, but I always like when they come out with re-releases, because I know I've been looking forward to some because I just missed it when it came out. So hopefully those who want it can go pick it up.
Yeah, I think there'll be a big fan base that's looking forward to this. So they also leaked this Beast Wars 2-pack, which we all knew was coming, which is Air Razor versus Inferno, which I believe is the last two we need for this Beast Wars. What are they calling it? Beast Wars Again line. And what do you think of these, Bobby?
I do not have that. I don't think. Well, this isn't the same as the Legacy Inferno.
No, this is the special one with the special paint. We looked at the Megatron with all that special paint all over it.
I meant mold. I meant the
oh, it
mold.
Is the same mold. It is the same mold.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Because I had to look on my shelf and I was just like, that looks the same. Okay, yeah. So I guess the paint does look a little bit more vibrant red on this, but I got it. You talked me into getting it, so I'm good. I won't be picking up any more. Don't need any additionals. So again, these are great for those who may have missed it before, or sometimes these are your favorite characters, similar to what I'm doing with the Walmart G1 reissues that they're coming out with. I may already have the figure, but I don't have it in that box, so I've picked them up. So
yeah, no, I completely agree. I don't need these because I already have the original mold or re-releases, but I do think they look great. And I think we've talked about it before. If they came out with these first, we would have just picked these up.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
All right, so let's get into what is just announced. And this first thing I put in for you, and that is this art print. So this is by Luke Priest. Excuse me if I mispronounced your name. And it's a G1 Megatron. I guess the first one shows after he supposedly dealt the killing blow to Prime. And then the next one is the same image, but he's being reformatted. So the first one is going to be about $50. There'll be, it says edition 120, so I don't know if that means there's going to be 120 of them. And the second one is going to be printed actually on, it's going to be super limited on pearlescent foil print, and it's going to be $57, and there's only going to be about 75 of them. Both of them are 18 by 24. They will be on sale September 1st, so it'll already be on sale by the time you guys see this, at More Art homepage and Transformers Collection, 2 websites which I don't know anything about. So go get them if you want them.
I actually like the one on the left more than I do the one on the right, actually. So that's good. I like the cheaper version for a change. So I won't be picking any of these up. I don't know where I would put it. I already have some pictures that I need to find homes for. But I do like the one on the left a lot. Even though it's the same image, I just like the colors and the way it looks.
Yeah, I like the one on the right a little bit better just because I like that teal green behind him. I think it really makes it pop. But I wouldn't buy this. There's a lot more other characters I would want than Megatron on my wall. So let's move on. And what do you think of these things? This, before we get any, this is the MPH Studio trailer set. We talked about the roller before, but now it's in silver. And we talked about the Prime, so now they're showing all of it. So what do you think of these two little guys?
I think they're amazing. The little blue part looks like it came out of the RoboCop movie. I can't remember what it was called, but I think that's really cool. I have 2 of the 3 rollers that came from I probably have a box around here somewhere. There it is. Mod Fans, that's what I couldn't think of the name. So I have 2 of the silver one and the blue and red version. But this is really cool too. It looks different enough from those in terms of robot mode. So I will be picking this up, I think.
You're going to be picking up the Legends
set
figure. Wow.
I think I am, because I don't know why, because I honestly I think it's just because of how everything happens, and I don't know if you have any other pictures.
I do.
That go with the set. Okay.
So
yeah.
They showed off the trailer.
Yeah.
And so there it is in the vehicle mode, and then I was like, what is that number in the center? And that's because they want you to stack them up. They want you to get as many of these as possible, and the number is actually random on what figure you get. So how many of these are you going to be buying to make your wall of trailers?
1. The other aspect that I saw another picture. Do you have any more pictures before I ruin it?
That's it.
Okay. You can also take off the sides of the trailer, and it can be a flatbed, is what I saw. So
that's what that was showing. So I didn't put that picture in because I thought they were just showing like the production of it going into, no. Here it is with things off, and oh, that's really cool. That's a cool little design.
So that's why I'm actually buying it, not because it's legend scale. It's different. It's very different, so I actually want to see what it looks like. I want to see what Prime looks like as a flatbed truck. I want to see what that blue, I can't remember what, I think it had a name, but I can't remember what it is. I want to see what that looks like as a little, RoboCop-ish bot. I think that's really cool, and I like how you can attach so many different things to roller. So it's very, very creative with what they did with Prime's trailer, which is typically boring. I mean, I probably have like 5 or 6 of them around here, so I think it's really cool. So that's why I'm in on it.
Well, that is a very good way to convince yourself to get a Legends figure. We all know you love them, so you don't even have to go through all those mental gymnastics. Just say you're a Legends collector already. And the first thing I kind of have as a PSA, because Nacelle has a mold. I thought it was mold, but other people are saying it's fungal growth The picture, the biggest picture is actually mine because I had it, but I didn't have it as severe as some of these other people. I just wiped it off and cleaned it off, but this is kind of concerning for Amazon or Hasbro, whichever one it came from. And it seems like it's the same wing on every figure, which makes me think it's something with Hasbro putting it together.
Yuck. I know when I took mine out of the box, the first thing I did was I was just like, hold under a light. Okay, that's nothing. That's not good. I mean, ill. That's all ill.
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
Yeah. Well, and I'm telling you, I think it's Hasbro because it's the same wing. If it was a wing here, a leg here, a hand here, okay, that's, but this looks like that whole pieces of, whatever got contaminated when they were putting this figure together.
Yeah, and somebody was like, I'm not losing my job behind this.
Just put it together.
Just put it together.
So, so let us know if your nacelle has mold on it. I'm hoping it's, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's bad either way. Anyways, let's get into some better news. And that's the missing link. So we've got some more differences between the two. First thing is the energy axe. One is like that shiny clear and one's a matte clear axe. So that's cool.
I like the first one. I like the 01 convoy axe. It looks a lot better to me. Through this picture, it looks like it has some different definition in it. It looks like there's a lot going on with the different colors. The other one just looks pretty boring.
I think they're the same thing, just different types of plastic or a different finish. I could be wrong.
That's what I'm talking about. The finish in the first one, that orange on the base looks good, and then when you actually look at the axe, the parts that are supposed to be sharp, you can kind of see a little bit more detail in there because of, and it could be the angle, of the picture, but that's what I like. It just looks, a little bit more detailed to me.
Next, we have the laser rifle. The only difference I could see between these two are that the CO2 has that bit of silver on it.
That's what I noticed as well, and with that, I like the CO2 better for the gun. So
you're going to be mixing and matching.
Yeah.
And I guess lastly, we have the Matrix of Readership, which I'm very surprised that got past their, the team that looks over this. I'm assuming they have a team that looks over this because it's obviously supposed to be the Matrix of Leadership. They corrected it. And I kind of like the first one. I can't tell if it's gold in the center with silver handles or if it's all the same gold and the white background is making it look a little different. I've always been indifferent to the Matrix, so both of them look fine.
So I have and maybe I'm just having a brain fart, but isn't this being made by Takara?
Yes.
So why would they have to change it to readership instead of leadership?
They did it the other way around. They misspelled it the first time.
Oh, okay. That's what. Okay, I was just like, wait a minute, what? Okay, I get it now.
Yeah,
okay,
they misspelled it and then they corrected it.
Okay, I was just like, wait a minute, they're coming out as the Matrix of readership. What?
Well, and honestly, I just glanced over it and then I was looking a little bit more where I found this and somebody posted this picture and I'm like, what? And then I looked and they had a little oopsie.
Okay.
But, I guess that's part of the course they're turning into Hasbro. But what do you think of these matrices?
I like the second one better, actually. It looks like there's more. It took more time with it, with the different colors in there. And again, it is the anime edition, so that makes sense. It just looks like here's the part that's the handles, here's the part that's actually the chamber for the Matrix, and here's the inside, power core, whatever it is. So I actually think it looks a little bit more detailed and more effort put into it.
100%. The gold, like I said, if the handles were silver on the gold, I think I'd like that one better. But they both look good for what they are.
Yeah, they both look good.
All right. So next we've got this little guy, and this is a KGBox Killer Body Dark of the Moon Scalpel. So I actually liked Scalpel in the movie. I thought he was cute comic relief, and I have a G1 version. I don't know if you can move right there. He was based off of Perceptor. And I think that's a really cool thing. He's a doctor making it a microscope, and he turns it to a microscope. Makes sense. But I don't have anywhere to put this, and he's huge. I mean, I think he goes with a bust, but that's, jazz right there. And he's supposed to be like that big to like a Transformer. So I know you just are chomping at the bit to get this, aren't you?
This will see no light of day in my collection. I don't like it at all. And yeah, it's too weird for me. And not
It's
weird
very
in a good
weird.
way. Yeah, no.
Now, would
Not
you
at
get a white and green Perceptor based off of this character?
I get a white Perceptor if it looked like Perceptor.
Well, yeah.
If it
Good.
looks like this character in any way, then absolutely not.
I'll have to take a picture
Not the
of it.
eyes, not the little antennas, not at all. Oh, no. I would get a white repaint of Perceptor, yes, but this thing, absolutely not.
Well, will you get this thing? So, this is the Kotobuyaka. Probably said that wrong. I keep saying these things wrong. Anyways, this is Starscream, and they showed off the extra face, and that extra face kills it for me. It would never have this like weird yelling face. I don't like it at all.
I like the face.
Okay, I don't.
Starscream, is always like, once Starscream does something and kind of gets caught, like when he's trying to take over from leadership from Megatron, and then he ends up getting found out or caught, or Megatron pulls his gun on him, he's always whining like, "No, Megatron, no!" And this looks like, what he would be saying if or she would be saying if she did something and Megatron caught wind of it. So would I do something like that? No, I wouldn't do that. So I like it, actually. If it was on another character, I wouldn't, but because it's on Starscream, it's okay with me.
I still don't like it. But the pre-orders are now live, so you go pre-order it. It's $180, which I don't know if that's the same price as the other ones, but that seems quite pricey. I think the Nemesis exclusive was $150, so they're just going up in price.
Oh, gosh, I can't do it. Yeah.
So we already talked about the Beast Wars again, and here is the Scorponok from that line. I think it's a little different, and it has that belly colored in.
Yeah.
But this mold was not the best of that Beast Wars Kingdom line. I'm going to be honest. I love Scorponok, and it disappointed me. But I think it's good for what it is.
Again, it'd be one of those figures that if I didn't have it already, I'd probably get it to add to my collection. But I'm okay. Yeah, this was probably one of the worst figures out of that line, actually. Not just Scorponok, but I mean they also did like the Sandstorm. I think it was Sandstorm.
And then they did the toy version of Scorponok too. And that's actually saying something about the line though, because this isn't a bad figure.
No,
we've had much worse figures from Hasbro within the last year or two. Which maybe I can't speak on them because I didn't pick them up because they look horrible. But at least you put this thing on a shelf and you're like, oh yeah, that doesn't look bad.
Yeah, I didn't like his feet, the way his feet transformed in the.
I thought that was kind of cool.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like how short and stocky he was. I always thought Scorponok is more lean and hunched over. So.
Well, he's short and stocky. I mean, he's supposed to be a city bot in my world, so.
A city? Oh, okay. Yeah, you got.
Titan.
I was
Yeah.
very confused. Well, let's get into some reissues. So the TFC Toys is reissuing Ice Wolf. So if you guys have been watching us since last year, this was my top toy of last year. It still is one of my favorite toys I think I've gotten. The paint, the finish, it's perfect. I love the colors. It fits into my personal storyline in my head. And I love it. If you guys are still looking for it, I'd say pick it up.
It wasn't my top, I don't believe. I can't even remember. That's so long ago. But this was my first figure from the line, and I was really happy with it. So much so that I went and got the desert version, and I got the green version, and
because this is being re-released too.
Oh wow! Well, I'm actually missing a couple of pieces from mine that I need to get from someone. So that's really good. It should be easier to get those missing pieces. And then I got the other version with the helmet. I can't remember the name. The monkey.
The red one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the Monkey King or something. Like that.
Yeah.
Red
monkey.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll re-release those as well. But yeah, these are great figures. There's some chunky fellas. So I really like them a lot. And you can do a lot of different things with the weapons. A lot.
And speaking of the weapons, I don't know if you have this for your green one, but they're also re-releasing the Nuclear Blast add-on set with all the different head and the different pieces and whatnot.
Yeah. That
okay,
that
so
is
you have
something
that
that
one
I
for the
did
green
get.
one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Which is kind of cool that they're re-releasing.
It is, and that gives me hope that maybe they'll be re-releasing that Nova Prime with like the wings or whatever, because I'm curious to see what that will turn out to be.
Yeah, maybe I'll probably be passing on that one.
Well, wait till you see the colors that it comes out in. It's going to come out in blue, and you're going to be like, God damn it, I need that now. All right, well, let's keep going. And we've got this. So this is the Metagate Red Fantasy, which is Shatter. And both of these modes look really good. And we've talked about this on the show before. I want a Shatter because 1, she's voiced by Angela Bassett. 2, it's a Decepticon fembot. And 3, it's masterpiece scale. So depending on the price, which Metagate's been pretty good, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be picking this up.
Okay. Staying true to form. Okay. I was waiting to see.
I put caveats. Depends on the price.
You did.
And, I might still wait to see reviews because if it starts falling apart, I don't want that to. I don't want to be Bobby with those QC issues. So, let's put some caveats just in case.
Yeah, I'll be passing on these. So you can definitely let me know how it is, and I'll take your word for it. I will be passing. I know I'm not a fan of the bot mode. I'm definitely not a fan of the car mode. The jet mode looks okay, but not enough for me to spend whatever on it. So I'll be passing, unless I'm gonna pull a James. Unless it's like $37, then I'll get it.
Oh, yeah, no, this. I don't know. I like the character. That was my favorite Transformers live action movie. So I don't mind. And then if they give a drop kick, which I think they've shown off, at least a teaser for, I'll get both of those. And then they'll go with my, G1 Autobots, and they'll have some disease, which is why they look weird. So let's move on to Legend Scale, just for Bobby. This is Bobby's one of his favorite all-time characters, and it's in Legends Scale. When are you going to be picking this up? And that is your favorite mode that's colored right there. I know you love that bird mode with the wheeler. And this is DX9's Mini Spy Vasily. I guess that's their name. What do you think of this?
The bot mode looks great. Honestly, I really want to see that in color. I will not be picking this figure up. I do not like that alt mode at all. And it never was I never liked the alt mode for for Double Dealer anyway. It was just kind of a weird alt mode. I don't know why you would do that, but I will not be picking this up.
Yeah, I'm waiting for. I don't think it's going to happen anymore, but I'm waiting for somebody to make a Double Dealer with a competent bird mode and like stylize him a little bit. You know, that hasn't happened. The colors look off on this to me. It looks like the wrong shade of blue, the wrong shade of purple. It does not scream Double Dealer to me, but maybe it's a test shot. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt for now. And those claws, those are some long talons this thing has. I don't know what's going on with that.
That looks like a crazy chicken right there. That's maybe
I probably would have liked it better if they called him Crazy Chicken.
I mean, maybe DX9 is pumping it full of the same stuff we're pumping our chicken in with. He got some chemicals in them that's making those talons that long.
Yeah, because that's a little crazy. So this is Lime Toys. I think it's Aries, which is their Orion Pax. So they changed a lot of colors on this. So, but let's talk about it here, and then we'll talk about the changes. What do you think about this thing?
It's growing on me.
Oh, so it's not just me?
Okay, I'm glad you said it's well, and it's probably growing on me more so than you, because I think you have a prime.
I have a Nemesis colored.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I never liked the alt mode and whatever, but I'm starting to maybe appreciate a Cybertronian prime version, or in this case Orion Pax. So it's growing on me.
This is actually masterpiece scaled, so this is about 10.5 inches tall.
Well, so, I mean that's why it's growing on me.
It's supposed to be Optimus.
Okay, I thought you called it Orion Pax earlier. That's why.
No, they called him Aries. That's his third-party name. I think I could be wrong. But yeah, so why don't we get into the differences? So this was what they've been showing the whole time with the blue background, and this is the new one. So they made the arms red. They added paint to the thighs. They changed the blue chainsaw swords from orange to blue. And they added red to the kneecaps, and all around it looks a little bit more finished. Now, do you like this new version better?
I do, and the colors, and again, it could just be because it's against the black, but the red looks a little bit darker, the blue looks darker, or like a deeper tone of it. So, yeah, I'll have to look at how much this cost, and I may be adding this.
About $70. On Show Z.
Guess we'll be putting in a pre-order.
See, with me, I want to order it because I like it. I really do like it. But part of me is like, just wait. They'll do a Nemesis color that you want more. Just wait. They'll do a Toxitron color. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's inevitable for these KL companies to do that. The only thing I wish is that they kept the orange on the swords instead of blue. But,
what? So I see something on top of the swords. So it looks like around the swords, like that. The actual cutting part is blue.
Chainsaw. It looks like a chainsaw to me. Yeah.
So, but on top of it, it looks like there's another color as well, like maybe a gold or like a bronze or something like that. Looking at the one on his left arm.
Yeah, so if we go back, you could tell it's blue now.
Oh, okay. In that second picture, it looks like
the original ones had the orange.
Yeah, so I mean, on this one, and again, it could be just the angle, but it looks like there's like some bronze or something like that on top of the blue, but the previous photo you showed, it does look like it's just blue. So, yeah. But it's enough for me. I think.
Yeah.
$70.
We'll see how this turns out. If you pick it up, I'll be happy to see how it looks like.
Well,
and who knows? Maybe I'll pick it up. You know, and what's funny is my Masterpiece Optimus that I use right now is a KO right now, an upsized KO. So if I did get this and switch them out, it'd be exchanging an upsized KO with another upsized KO. So we'll see.
Well, if you hear this button right now, that just meant pre-ordered.
Add to cart.
No, it's already
It's past added to cart. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
I need you not to show me anything else I'm gonna add, James.
Well, you might want these next ones. You are a Legends collector.
I already knew it was
and
coming.
These do look really good.
Mm-hmm. Nope, not gonna do it.
So this is Rensaurus Sludge. I'm assuming the comic version because it's H56C. When we got the transparent version, which is H56T, both by New Age. Which one are you picking up?
Neither. That was easy. Nope, not gonna get me.
What about these guys? We've got the toy colored version, which I think looks really nice, and the G2 version, which is H56EX for the toy version and H56V for the G2 version.
The G2 version does look really good, but
it does,
I'm not doing
doesn't it? Yeah.
Nope, not gonna do it. It looks really, really good. Nope, not gonna do it.
Well, you know what's funny is these. I know the other one's a KO, but these are the same price as that Optimus we just looked at on Show Z.
Honestly, the price aside, I can say that the couple of New Age figures I've picked up have been really, really good, and I'm like, wow, I didn't expect it. So the price point isn't what keeps me from doing it. It's the addition of what the price point would do, because I would get it in every single color almost, or close to. So it would be the $70 or whatever this costs times 4 or 5. That's where we start looking at, okay, I just spent $350 on sludge 5 times.
That's what I was gonna say, because this isn't even talking about the original color or the SG color. So that's 6 different repaints.
Oh.
Now you probably wouldn't get like the toy color and the tune color and the transparent one and the comic one, because, or maybe you would. I don't know.
I wouldn't. The one that would be the easiest for me to pass on would be the transparent versions.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would put me in coach for 3 or 4 probably if I went down that line. And that's why, I mean, I've already done it with Omega Supreme, and I'm not even an Omega Supreme, but I was just like, oh, I never seen it in that color. Oh, that's another color. Yep, that color too. Okay, why is my fingers getting used to doing this? Because I now have all these Omega Supremes. So
in Legend scale.
In Legend scale. And actually, I got a few in MP scale. This was just a crazy year for Omega. But anyway, that's why I'm not doing it. So I love the fans who comment and say that, talk about how great these are. And believe me, I believe you. It's more so the additional cost, because I do not know how to just pick one. It would be like I would get probably both in. Yeah, don't need to do that to myself.
No. With me, with Legends figures, I just wish they were figures that were supposed to be that small. That, like, honestly, like if they did, I don't know, Rat Trap, a very detailed Rat Trap that's that big. Just picking a random character that I know is a little on the shorter side, I'd pick it up. No questions asked. But I don't need the characters that are 10 inches tall as 5 inches. But I'm very happy to all of you that are saving space and getting them.
Yeah.
So let's move on to this. So this is Magic Square's Chem. Very creative name. And this is the detail painted version. MSB44A. I'm assuming it's painted from bottom to top. I will say that they beat Hasbro in how it looks. It looks a lot more cohesive, and especially in bot mode, this looks. Yeah, I knew you were gonna like this. So this one is only $40, so I think you should get it to go with that Prime.
Right now, my answer is going to be no to all these. When that Metroplex comes, and to see what size it is and what figures would actually fit on it, then I may pick up a couple of more Legends figures. As of now, it has to be something like we talked about the Sandstorm. I do not have a Sandstorm in my collection that I like as Sandstorm, so it would have to be something like that for me to pick up a Legends figure as we speak right now.
Wait till that Metroplex comes in, and he's not only going to be an Omega Supreme collector, but he's going to be a Legends collector.
Please come out with the MP Metroplex before the Legends Metroplex.
I don't think that's going to happen. All right, next we've got some more Magic Square. We've got MSB 39A and 40A, Crane, and Load. And I also put a picture of that Devastator because I think it looks kind of cool. Don't need it. Devastator's not my favorite, but it looks cool. But I do hate that the body, 60% of this figure is not the actual Transformers.
I mean, yeah, a lot of them have done that aspect of kind of having a snap-on kit, and I'm actually upset because I recently got a Devastator. It's actually behind me, and I have had some QC issues with it, and so I'm very, very upset about that. So with James showing this, he's kind of like poking me,
Okay, that wasn't on purpose. I did not know about that before I made the slides.
I know, but
I ain't that much of a con.
But I mean, it's just ironic how our reality crosses with what comes out in the news. So, but I can say with the Devastator that I'm having problems with behind me, it too has a body that kind of attaches, and I see it more. I didn't like it, but now I'm starting to see it a little bit more, and it just brings stability to the figure, which I rather have stability than everything connect together and it's a big floppy mess.
King Toy showed you can do it. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, they also added new characters to do it as well, so
I'm okay with different feet or something. I'm not okay with the body being a separate character. Unless that thing transformed. If they made it just transform into like some sort of weird spaceship, totally fine. I get it. And then it has a purpose. But at least this one you just put off to the side and you don't see it again.
Constructicon spaceships.
At least they're trying. Give them credit for trying. All right. Next, we've got this BWTW 1027 Cybertron Commander Optimus Prime. So this is a Voyager class Optimus Prime KO, and it doesn't look bad. It's only $24, which is the price that a Voyager should be. And if they come out with a Nemesis version, I might pick it up for that price. But I don't need another Optimus.
I will be passing on this. I do not like this version of Prime. It doesn't look bad though. I must say it doesn't look bad, but I just don't like this version of Prime. And this was actually an easy pass for me.
Yeah,
I do like the price tag.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying if they, put it in a weird color, I might pick it up because I do have a Nemesis collection. So it's always good to add one to that. All right, and lastly, we got this guy. I know you're chomping at the bit to get him, aren't you?
Hey, already got him on the way.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. And I don't even know why. I don't. I have I cannot explain it. I'm trying to think of a reason right now, and I can't. I really don't know why I bought this. I don't know. I can, honestly, I need to go sit on somebody's couch right now and tell my feelings and talk about it. I literally do not know why I bought this. I don't.
I think it will look good in your collection. It's very unique. You can put it with the G2 figures. It's G2 Magnus. I don't think he ever had a G2 color scheme. Here you go.
I don't know. I again, I can't explain it. I don't know why I did it.
He's literally at a loss for words.
I'm literally at a loss.
What I would want would just be the cab to turn into an Optimus Prime that's yellow and black. I think that's a really cool color scheme. I would rather have that than all of this see-through yellow. But I can't believe they didn't even do anything with the windshields. They're just yellow. At least on this, maybe when you get it, it'll be different. Like, they couldn't even use the see-through yellow for the windshields. I don't know. That seems a little crazy to me.
I agree. I don't know why I got it. I don't know why I did it. I can't explain it. I'm still at a loss for words. Like I don't. There's, sometimes there's a figure you see and I'm like, I don't know why I like this. I can't even say that because I don't really like it. So I don't know why I paid for it. Okay, I'm done.
All right, well, let's get into what has been recently released, and nothing new. They're all reissues, and we've talked about, before. And the first thing is the Unique Toys Peru Kill, which is Lockdown. I'm still tempted by this. I've always wanted this figure. We've talked about it. Lockdown's one of my favorite characters in all of Transformers. I was very happy to see him in the movie. I love the sniper gun. I love how it turned into his face. That was so weird and unique, and I liked it in the movie. And I do like this design. It's not Lockdown, but it's cool. I still don't think I'm going to get it, though. I think I have other things to spend it $80 to $90 on.
Clearly, I didn't. I just spent it on a Magnus that I don't even know. So I will be passing on this. But hell, why? I should go ahead and buy this too because I don't.
You should. But
I'm not.
Why not?
I'm not. I'm not. No, I don't. No,
not yet.
Get this one at all.
But will you be wasting your money on this because you like that card? Because it's like you said, it's just ignorant enough with that orange to make you happy.
Ooh, how much is that?
Yes.
How much is it again?
It's about 110, I think.
Oh, no. I do really like that Lamborghini. That is beautiful. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I do like that gun with the blue all around, the little blue sights on it. I don't know if that's a arm.
It kind of reminded me of grenades.
Or maybe, yeah, whatever. That's kind of dope. But
wasn't his like time stopping gun or something that like made no sense in the movie?
I don't remember. I've seen that movie now twice, and I don't remember it at all. But that gun. I mean, that gun. The gun looks good, but that car. Jeez, that car looks good.
It does. It really does. The next reissue, keeping on the hot rod trend, is this guy. Which I think you already have, correct? Or you have the metallic version.
I got the metallic version. And I hope they come out with the Nemesis version so I can pick that up. I've been kind of holding out.
Well, you know what's funny about the Shattered Glass version? I was just looking on eBay time before I got it, and it said like $80 for it. And then there's a whole bunch of listings, and I just bought one, and it was real. So now they're sold out everywhere.
Yeah, I was before the metallic version came out, I was thinking about picking it up, and I was seeing it for like 90 to maybe 105 or something like that. And then when it came out with the metallic version, I was like, oh, okay, they'll probably re-release this one, so I'll just kind of wait. And they haven't done it yet, but I don't know. DX9 has been popping up, you know, some of their old stuff a lot lately. So
they have, but the other one was a limited edition of 2000, so they might not do another run of a limited edition version.
Damn.
Sorry.
Guess I will have to buy another Magnus then.
Wait till they come out with a pink Magnus or
No,
something.
no, not doing that. That's definitely
not going to happen.
No, that's definitely not going to happen.
Well, stay tuned, guys, for when he buys that pink Magnus that's going to come out, and we will see you very soon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and tell your friends about us.
Yeah, all that good stuff. And, you know, tell them that I don't always buy yellow Magnuses. I don't. I'm going to go figure out why I did it.
Well, you bought the only masterpiece version that's ever came out. So you would buy a second one if it, you know, came out. I think you would.
I need help. So, as always, till all debates are won, we really appreciate you checking us out. We'll see you next time.